Good afternoon. This is Alan. I have another video. This is one that I wanted to do for a long time, but after what happened with one of my favorite groups, the Newsboys, I want to do my video on this, and I'm a special video to the Newsboys. Hopefully it goes viral so they can see it. And I've done this one, I want to do that one, so click on that one. I want to ask you, have you accepted, I want to talk to the Christians right now. Have you accepted the Lord as your personal Lord and Savior? Or are you just a Christian by name? The reason I say that, I'm upset because I go to the gym, I go other places when there's a lot of people, and I'm tired of people. Like, I'll give them one example. I was at the gym one time, and this guy was talking all about his church, what they do, how the sermon was, and everything. But then the next minute, he was cursing, using the F word. He was using God's name in vain and everything. And I confronted him. I said, how can you do that? And he's like, what? How can you talk about the Lord and your church and not be and the next minute he's swearing and he's his name of man? Because I even quoted in the Ten Commandments, it says, thou shalt not use the name of your Lord in vain. And he got so mad at me that he won't even talk to me to this day because I called him out on. And I get upset at people when they don't act like they say they're Christians, but they don't act it. So that's something I'm wondering. Did they really accept the Lord? That's something I can't say. I can just tell you what I feel and that. So I was just thinking, are you a real Christian, or are you a Christian by name? If you're a real Christian, it's not a sometimes thing. It's not a Sunday Christian. And I want to be truthful. That's what I was for a while, because I had a drinking problem. And I didn't want any help. I didn't want any help, but I still went to church. I drank all week and Saturday, and then on Sunday I go to church and and that. But then on Monday, I'd be back at it again. Until I came to realize that I needed to be a real Christian. So I came back to the Lord. And I quit being a Sunday only Christian, or only when it suited me. I do it every single day. And believe me, I have struggled just like everybody else. And that. But I just don't feel right having people call themselves Christians and not practice what they're teaching and that. Okay, and that was something that was on my mind, Try to be an everyday Christian. I want to leave you with the example, what I do every day. Not every minute of the day, but to start out my day. Okay, I have you in my washroom, but it's not, it was a washroom completely, but I made it into a washroom / prayer room. And you're like, prayer room, what's that? If you never watch a video, prayer room, you watch it. It is good. And I have a whiteboard up here. I have my prayer list that's back here. I had on my laptop and everything. And then I got my prayer list from every Sunday school up here. And I pray for them every day. I get up at 4 a.m. and I know my cousin and people say, why do you get up so early? That's when I have my devotions, I read my Bible, or I read my Sunday school lesson, and then I have prayer before breakfast. I grab my coffee, and I come right in here, where I can be alone. And when I'm in here, I have the door open in case my wife needs me. And I also leave all the phones out in the dining room or out in the living room, so it's not distracting. But this week I wanted to put a test. I didn't come in my prayer closet today and this week to do my devotions. And you know what happened? I got behind on my my Bible reading because when I come in here with my coffee, I'm fully awake and I can study the Bible and my Sunday school lesson and that. But if I'm out in the room doing my devotion everything else is distracting me. The TV's there, the computer's there, and the windows are there. You know, everything distracts me. So I'm gonna start coming back into my prayer closet and doing all my devotions and everything. And I'm gonna challenge you today for 1 week. Get up earlier in the morning and make a prayer closet. Someplace you can go and be alone. And you can do a let me think. My mind is must be a wood age. And bring your coffee or whatever you drink in, and that, and have an hour alone with the Lord, or even 2 hours, and that, and leave me a comment to see if you do that. You can message me on here, or message me on Facebook, or on Twitter, or on Instagram. Yeah, and you just put Alan Neville, my picture will come up. Okay, and don't forget to do my click on my next video where I'm talking right to the newsboys. I wanted to go viral so they hear it and that. And I'm not going to judge them or anything. I'm going to speak from the heart and that. Because everybody's I've heard everybody's upset about it. Yeah, I am too upset, but I understand. And I want to talk to them direct. If they listen to it, they listen to it. I'll just pray that the Lord uses it. Bye.